What's up, everybody? Dang, why does it sound like that? Holy shit. Please tell me that's not running. Hopefully it's better. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I think it is. Maybe. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting set up here to, get some kickback. I'm getting set up here to stream, as you may or may not be aware. DayZ has, put out some updates. So there's that. Which is actually, it's really good. I swear to you. Let me fix this real quick. Because that mic issue is going to drive me absolutely nuts. Alright. That should be... Okay, it's already much better. Sorry about that. Tinkering with something earlier. To... Mo better. Anyway, where was I? Okay, yes. Alright, so we're gonna get into some DayZ, if I can get into the freaking server. I had a lot of issues earlier with the server that I picked, which I'm still hesitant. I may actually switch over to, like a community, actually from a community to a public server. So there's a video I found that I came across. Morning from Denmark, nice to see you live. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Mildly? How's it going, guys? Yeah, so I came across a video by Anarchy, who did kind of like an expose about the server that I'm on, and it was not good. It was not good at all. And since the update, like, there's some stuff going on. So I'm gonna try to jump in there if I can't, if the queue is really long. Um, it's gonna be one of those things where, like, maybe I'll try to hop into a public server and see how ruthless things are going. If there's issue getting, because I've had issues getting in all day, and if that's the case, then I'm just gonna pop into Star Citizen and hope to whatever forces that be that it's not the same as last time. So last time I kept glitching out of the elevator, which was terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It was miserable, actually. Hmm. Sorry. You said just got the YouTube thing saying you were live. Oh, awesome! I'm glad that that's integrating well with Discord. So, yay. Let me see here. Yeah, elevators seem fine now. You haven't had any problems so far. Nice, man. That's good. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe there's some hope yet in regards to that, so. I do feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag though, just FYI. So if any of you guys start experiencing like buffering or anything, just let me know. Which sucks. This really sucks because the first time I streamed on here was totally great. Everything was fine, and now it feels like ugh, you know. Uh, uh, um, Let me get this set up. Aha! Success! Finally. Finally. You just got on, what happened? What do you mean what happened? Like, to me? In general? Now? My stream? Can you guys hear me? You say what happened like there's like some big incident here, something bad. You thought I had an issue with YouTube? It does keep saying error. I keep getting an error that's like your keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The concurrent keyframe is 8.2 seconds. Note the ingestion errors can cause incorrect GOP group of picture sizes. Interesting. Have not had that issue before. Oh, YouTube. You bastard. Alright. Just wondering, will you ever jump back into SOTOR? Maybe, but it's not on the top tier for me. SOTOR is more of like it's more fun if you have like a group of people, but it's just not been my vibe lately. Like you have Elden Ring that came out. They just did a patch today, which I'm gonna jump back in there. You also have Star Citizen coming out with all their updates and their, like ship to ship refueling and stuff, and I still haven't even had a chance to use my Mantis yet, which is just depressing. And I really want to go in and use my Mantis so that I can get some experience using the lock system, like and pulling people out of like, hyperspace. So that's gonna be something I have to do. I don't want it to advance so far that I hop back in there and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm trying to actually pull you guys from hyperspace. Give me just a second. Like, can you pause, please, while I try to, screw you over and be a total total pirate? Yeah, that I don't think it works that way. I don't think people are gonna be like, oh yeah, of course, I'll let you practice on me. Give me just a second. Maybe when they do the remaster, are they supposed to do a remaster? I thought they already came out with that new update in, was it December? Or did they hold it back off until like, I thought they held it back a couple of months. I could be wrong. Um, which even if I am, I'm not gonna admit it. No, not on live stream. Oh yay! Okay, I'm able to get in. This is gonna be miserable. Last I left off, I was kicked out at Bubbles, so we'll see what's going on. You're kicked off the game, of course. Again? Please, I have to re-verify. God, this Sunnyvale, y'all are pissing me off. Seriously. Seriously, it's pissing me off. Alright. Just want to exit. Alright. Well, while I do that, we'll switch back to just chatting for a second so I can re-verify the integrity of the files. Apparently, nah, I'm not even gonna get into it. I don't know why I have to be so combative, and I'm sitting here like ready to talk crap about the server that I'm on, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't put like my foot, like, I probably shouldn't do that. I just like to stir. It's not that I would like to stir the pot. It's just I like to talk out about things that I don't think are right, which subsequently results in there being more people that are enemies of me than not. So that kind of shoot myself in the foot there. Decent debut besides the tech crap. Besides some of the tech issues, yeah, it's been fairly decent. Busy day. Lots of stuff going on. Still getting a lot of things switched over. Still trying to get things done on the graphic design end because that was just so miserable. That what I got back was just, oh, it was awful. I don't know. I thought that it was a trailer in December. Um, but I think that was for another game. I've been upgrading my Avenger. Oh, okay. Got the fastest QT drive in military shields. Nice. Noise. Let's see here. Good morning, evening here. What's up, man? Good morning to you. But you said evening there. Good evening to you then. Casual here. It's pretty casual. I'm re-verifying some of the some of my files so I can get this pulled up. So just bear with me a second, you guys. I do apologize. I don't know why I'm apologizing for something that's not, within my control. I mean, you gotta re-verify the integrity of the files once they update, but I don't know. I guess I'm like that. But hopefully you guys are having a good one. So, Aidence, I know you were talking earlier about the whole debate, and hands down, it has to be Morbius. I don't even know, like, what do people have? You mean, oh, I am casual. Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant the vibe was casual here. You guys, I'm not used to seeing, like, your different handles. It's so new for me. It's so weird, so I apologize. I'm getting used to it. It's it's definitely a learning curve. Still have not heard back from Twitch in regards to the ban or the appeals or anything. You said this is Pesa. All right, if you guys want me to call you by your Twitch screen names, you're gonna either have to change your handle or get used to me using your YouTube one because I can't like look, I've got a pretty sharp memory, believe it or not, but the constantly trying to remember every single person's like handle on both platforms, it's oh it's too much. It's too much. I got enough going on. He said it'll probably be a while if they ever get back to you. Oh, why do you say it like that? That's some negative. Oh, don't. If they ever get back to me, they have to eventually at some point get back to me. At some point, they have to respond. You said, I hope something will happen. Well, that's the thing. So I don't know if you guys saw what I posted in Discord, but while I'm waiting for these, while I'm trying to verify the file integrity, hold on just a second. Go here. Dang it, I thought I already did that. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Yes, I'm sure I want to proceed. Done. All right. Close. Waiting on that. You don't think they'll ever get back to me? Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that super positive outlook there. Thanks. They have to get back to me at some point. They have to. They can't just ban someone and then ignore their appeals. That's just no. Yeah, why are you such a negative Nelly and thinking that they won't ever get back to me? Well, you never know. They definitely could. What do you mean, like, they definitely could what? Like, not get back to me? God, you guys are just like a ray of positivity. I mean, if you want to cite an example, please do, but I don't see where or why they would do that. At some point, they have to respond back to it, so there's that. Oh, but what I mentioned before, so there was so there's a Twitch streamer who was threatened with romance fraud. Um, yeah, so there's a viewer that was donating like massive amounts of money to her stream, and they were like donating on several platforms and giving all this money. And then when they confessed to her how they felt, and she was like, well, I thought you were supporting my stream. I didn't know you felt like that. She's like, I have a husband and a child. And what's up, H? So here's yeah, so they yeah, I know. It's frustrating. But the whole thing is that her income was threatened by this. So she actually had it where her Twitch earnings would go towards her PayPal account. And of course, her PayPal account was also where this guy, one of the many places where this guy donated. So I'm actually going to open up the article real quick. So yeah, Twitch streamer, her name's Miss Kenner. She said that there was a wealthy donor that allegedly compromised her income, threatened to dox her, which is terrifying. It's a terrifying thing, especially I can only imagine. Like I don't have kids, but if someone were to threaten to dox me and I had like a young child like she does, I would be furious and terrified and so many things. It's He said, is there no way of getting others together and read about it? Well, that's the thing. The thing is that so much of the proof has been deleted on their part, and because they have the power and had the power to delete VODs and to delete to also delete everything in regards to like what they said in stream on the VOD and then what they said in whispers. A lot of that evidence is not within in my reach or my grasp right now, and then some of it has been removed by them because they have the power to do so. um And that's the thing. The more open I was, the more I would get people going, "Oh, I saw your streams. Like, I look, you guys, I'm wearing like a cute, or what I consider to be like a cute jumper. It goes down to like my mid leg. I'm pretty covered. Nothing's hanging out really. I have a big chest. I've always, had a big chest. Like, I, deal with it. And people were like, "Oh, you deserve it if you're gonna flaunt yourself the way that you do. You deserve. I've seen some of your clips on Top Keck. You deserve it. You're a you know what. You're this. You're that." So the more that I would actively talk about it, the more that there would be people that were like, "Oh yeah, where's your effing proof? Show me the proof. If you don't have proof, you have no business making claims like this." Like, there's so many hurtful people out there, and that's the thing that kind of bothers me about the whole Amber Heard trial, is that when you have things like this that are going on in the public, and you have women that actually take advantage of all of the progress that's been made, and women that are actual victims of certain things, and she lies like that, it undermines all the work and all the credibility of those that step forward that do have something valid. You said doctor disrespects student for damages in some states. Terms of service does not supersede the economic collateral obligation when the financial loss is substantial. There's an argument. Well, yeah. You can't say Amber Heard on Twitch. I don't care. I don't care, Legend. I know she's going to try to capitalize on that name as much as possible. I'm going to say it. He said it's guilty until proven innocent. Well, I get, to a certain degree, I get where a lot of people are like, "Oh, where's the proof, where's this and that?" But when there are people in power and they have the capacity to, one, make it seem like they're a friend, and two, make it as though, and I don't want to have to talk about this every time I get on here, but I'll just say that it's frustrating. Yes, you guys are absolutely right that it's one of those things where it's a toss up. Like, one, it's like, oh, you don't want to just immediately go after someone, but at the same time, the frustrating piece is that there's no process. So like, if I was on Twitch and I had someone come and stream that threatened me, I can report it, which goes to an employee, but there's no process on Twitch for someone that is experiencing harassment from an employee. So there's literally no stopgate or any kind of system for, hey, actually there's someone employed there that's doing this. It's not a person that's just popping into my stream. There's no way for anyone to report it, and that kind of silences a lot of what's going on. What's up, Blue? What's going on? Private companies have a lower standard than the government. Bill of Rights doesn't apply to private businesses, unfortunately. Well, here's the thing. I do want to finish the story a little bit though. So the streamer that was threatened with romance fraud, which is ridiculous, you guys. Where did I put that article? I'm gonna finish the rest of it. All right. So she she told him, like, after he donated all this money, and he was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm developing feelings for you. This is how I feel." He confessed everything, and she's like, "Oh, well, I thought that you were donating me because you genuinely enjoyed the stream and you wanted to support me. I didn't know that you had feelings for me. I'm actually married with a kid. I'm sorry." So he got furious, and he decided that what he was going to do is then dispute every single donation that he sent to her. Well, because her Twitch payments, like her subscribers and stuff, went to her PayPal account, whenever someone files a dispute for their payments and stuff, and then they dispute stuff with their credit card, PayPal puts a hold on your account, so you can't take any money out. Anything that's going into that account, you cannot touch, which I will say that I'm sure that she's like, hindsight's 2020, probably wouldn't do that. Maybe even get like a little side account and stuff so that she never has to go through this again. But he started to actively make it impossible for her to get any of her payments, started disputing it. He actually won a large amount of his disputes at first, and she was getting all of this money that was like already spent and stuff like that taken back away from her. So it pushed her thousands of dollars into the negative. And not only that, he actually goes on to find out where she lives, what her name is, what the name of her child is, what the name of her husband is, where her husband works, and then says that he sends them a little legal notice that says that he is going to sue her for $5,000 for romance fraud. So on top of threatening her family, her child, her husband's, place of work, her name, everything, he's taking money from her and all this stuff. Like, what? And the thing is that despite all of this, like, she has had to fight everything on her own because, like, Twitch never responded to her. Like, Twitch straight up, like, just left her to the wolves and was like, not our problem, done. Like, that's the kind of thing. There's a lot of people that are seriously that are doing this. They're getting pissed off because they think that when they donate to a female streamer that they are entitled to her. Like, they possess her, they own her. You said romance fraud. What the hell is that? I know. You said apparently Twitch thinks their whole staff are all global. Yeah, no, they're not. When you hire people that are former not to say anything bad against people that do this, but when you hire people that are former Amazon delivery drivers and they get to work from home and watch whatever they want to watch on Twitch, and then they get the title of safety specialist, yeah, and then no one's reviewing what they do with their time at work, yeah. So yeah, some employees do that. My coworker daughter works for Twitch and have... Wait, your coworker's daughter works for Twitch? Blue, can you not get me like an email or something that I can like can you not ask your coworker's daughter for like a way I can contact them? He said if she pretended to be single as an enticement for donations, actually the FBI considers it a scam. She never portrayed herself as single, and there's nothing wrong with, like, if you have that's some bullshit. If you have a family and you want to keep your private life private and say, yeah, no, my background's no one's business, or yeah, I'm not attached or whatever, in an attempt to keep other people that you care about from getting harassed, or keep your kid who is underage safe, saying that the FBI considers that a scam, like, no, like, how is being single an enticement for donations? Because being single does not entitle someone to, like, it doesn't mean that you're gonna go out with them. That's absolute garbage. You have things to do. Understandable. Thanks, Blockwater. You said it seems like a lot has happened since you last saw me. Yeah, it's been a lot going on, dude. He said plus $1 to the swear jar. I can't help it. I can't. I can try to see if she can get me an email because shit like that is not cool. It's not about anything. I want someone to look into it because I honestly believe that if you're gonna hire, not, how do I put this? If you're going to hire employees that have no background in, like, safety, security, any kind of, like, internet that involves, protecting or safeguarding, or any kind of background, like military, police, like, not to say that they're all legit, but if you're hiring someone in a position to set and enforce safety standards and they're working from home, perhaps you should hire people that have that kind of a background, as opposed to people that don't, and now they're just at home unsupervised watching whatever they want to watch and ignoring actually doing their job. She can't... Wait. She can't do a swear jar. She would lose her mortgage payment. That's not true. I try to keep it cool. I really do. It's forced habit. I know most of the reason I stopped trying because of the demonetization for cursing, yeah. But no, I don't see how that would even be considered legitimate to any extent, because truly being single does not mean that you are enticing someone to donate. Like, Just because someone's single doesn't mean that they are attracted to you, that they would ever go for you, that you are even the sex that they like. It could be something where you aren't even the type of gender that they go for. Like for every, she could have been someone that doesn't prefer men. Like I said, you're not trying to justify it. I'm just saying that most of the judicial system consider that claiming equality and promote on it for an advantage while you don't have said quality is fraud. But it's something that needs to be changed though. I don't believe that every I don't see law enforcement actually considering it fraud. I don't see how that would ever hold up. He said Pew had children with her viewers. That was all just just because I used a baby generator with some of my followers does not mean that they were actually living, breathing babies. I wouldn't classify that. Yeah, there's no way that would classify as fraud. There's no way. The FBI is not looking into that. That's not being single on a platform. And now, I will say, if they're the only time that law enforcement would get involved is like if it's a dating website and somebody actually coerced someone to send them money, but that's completely different than someone just streaming and them maybe saying that they're single to protect the fact that they have a child and a husband. You said taking advantage of an idiot, maybe, but not fraud. It's not, and the thing is, she never claimed to be single. It was just the fact that she never talked about her family because one, she did not. She knows that there are some people on Twitch that are not all that great, and did not want them knowing that she had a child, because I think that motherly instinct on protecting her kid and keeping people from digging and finding stuff on them, I respect that completely. And then the fact that her husband has a regular job that requires him to, obviously be an upstanding citizen, she wanted to keep that separate as well. And that's not deceptive. Like, people need to stop feeling as though they're entitled to someone's personal life and private information just because they stream. There's a difference. Like there's a difference. Like if you're supporting someone, it's because you're supporting the stream. They're not on a dating website. Twitch is not a dating website. Those streamers are not there because they want you to be like their husband, their boyfriend, their anything, their lover. Like it's something where like they want friends, they want to hang out, they want to create content, they want to do something that they love and they're passionate about, not trying to like ensnare men for like a long-term relationship or anything short-term either. At least most of them. There situations where people hook up and they date and they find like their soulmate, if you believe in such a thing, or they find someone that they care about deeply because of a shared passion for a game or an experience or things like that. Absolutely it happens, and I think it's great when those things happen. But using the platform as like a Tinder and thinking the more that you donate, the more that you are entitled to that person in their life, that's not okay. It's not healthy. I said no, it would just be made into a Netflix show. Nigerian romance scammer. Not even just that. Believe it or not, there are some people that are here stateside that will find, widows or retirees or things like that have like, or widowers, and they will try to take advantage of them. Absolutely. That would be considered a scam. But if someone's not actively pursuing something with them, it's like, it's not their fault if someone just assumes that, is it possible to have a lot of soulmates? I think so. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of times, like I said, so I have no chance with Adriana and Check Nick. You might. I'm not saying it. Look, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I've known a lot of people that have like connected over WoW, people that have connected over other games, and they've met in Discords, and I've known people that have like left their spouse and ended up with the person of their dreams, albeit temporarily, from gaming, but it doesn't mean that that should be your first go-to. Like, it's, it's ridiculous, you guys. Sometimes people get a little bit ahead of themselves. I think it's possible to have multiple soulmates. If you now generally people think soulmate is in, you know, I said WoW is dangerous for married people. It is dangerous for married people. WoW has broken up marriages. I'm more like a handful. I know a handful. Why do I know people like this? Oh, this is terrible. This is why I don't hang out with people anymore. I know a handful of people that have actually left their spouse for someone that they met in WoW. 9 out of 10 times, I say 9 out of 10 times, like 3 out of 5 times did not work. Did not work long term. Yes, World of Warcraft. Yes, absolutely. Said, well, that's not gonna happen to me. I'm do social games as you are in real life. You know, it's not meant to be like disparaging and discourage you guys from getting to know like either, you know, people of the same sex if that's what you're into, or if people of the opposite sex if that's what you're into. Like, if you find someone that you connect with and it evolves and develops into something that's mutual, absolutely go for it. Like, let that, you know, freak flag fly. Like, be happy and stuff, but don't think that just because you like a streamer means that you are entitled to him. Case in point, the situation that I mentioned with the girl that had all the money taken. He said they just had those epic drops. If someone's leaving their spouse because of WoW, then that means the marriage was suffering. Well, yes. I mean, in all seriousness, you know, not to just joke about everything. Absolutely, it means that there were some things going on there. But I think a lot of it stems from, one, someone finding another person that connects with them on a hobby or something they love. It perhaps their spouse did not understand or appreciate some of their hobbies, WoW being one of them, and finding someone else that you can connect with emotionally, especially if you invest a lot of time in playing it, probably had a profound impact on them because they felt like, oh, I can really connect with this person. A lot of people think that like cheating is all for one reason or it's all based on looks. That's not true. There's hot women in the world that get cheated on every day. A lot of it has to do with like emotional connection. If the person feels like they're being listened to, if they feel like there's a compatibility with someone else that's stronger. There's also, you know, again, just like being able to converse with someone and feel like there's a connection, like they're listened to, like they're loved. A lot of people try to downplay it and they're like, oh, it's all about looks. It's really not. It's really not. Are there cases where there is? Absolutely. But wait, we have to be serious? See, I'm not welcome here. What do you mean they have to be serious? I never said you had to be serious. You said Final Fantasy, see? Ah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, but there were definitely signs for some of the other ones that, you know, things weren't always great. All right, I got things loaded. Let's see if I can finally get into this server. Sorry, guys. I know usually I try to, recap a little bit, get into some stuff. Back in university, you played WoW with your girlfriend. She was so bad at it. We had arguments several times after nights of wiping. What? Wow. You actually argued with your girlfriend because she was so bad at WoW. Why was that? I mean, like, I get that I I can't even right now. I can't I gotta process this for a second. I don't think that ended up lasting too long, but what was like glad you're back. Oh, thanks, Silent. How did that pan out? How did that play out for you? Like, I'm just trying to imagine the things that were like thrown, like controllers, like equipment, like, you know. You said you hope that the be careful though. I'm safe from that because I only play Call of Duty now, and those midnight lobbies can only give you nightmares, not soulmates. Oh man. That's like Star Citizen after mid actually no, it's like I don't know if you guys have ever been in VR chat after midnight on a Saturday. That is like there's truly no reason why anyone should ever have to do acid or LSD, go into a VR chat after midnight on a Saturday. that is a whole different kind of tripping that you can't experience on anything else. Stream quality is excellent, much better. Yeah, so I'm actually the frame rates and stuff like that are much better. Things are a little bit crisper, which is nice. It's a nice change. Thank you for pointing out something positive there. I appreciate that. I need it. Need it. You have to press E. I am pressing E. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like that's me sometimes. It's because you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to be wrong. You know how many times I've screamed out, like, I am holding down L. I am holding down L. And then I legit look down and I realize that my finger's like on the comma and I'm like, oh. Oh, wait, you said she was playing healer. Yeah. She was just so bad. Everyone on TeamSpeak was so mad. I was helping her, but she kept failing at the most basic things. You didn't yell or anything, you just... Oh no! Aww. Poor girl. At least she tried though. Like she tried to like be interested in something that you liked. Did she ever get better? I mean, you could always... I feel like healer is really... Like, if she's not... I just facepalmed a lot. Healer is actually more complicated than a lot of people understand, especially if she wasn't a big gamer. He wasn't mad, just disappointed. Oh, that's even worse. I hate that. I hate that phrase so much. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. No, that's worse. That's so worse. You said healing and WoW is definitely the hardest role. I have to agree. I have to agree. So I don't know why you would throw her into like the hardest role and then also have the compounding stress of other teammates being frustrated. Like that's something where you really should rely on people's strengths and go, look, we're gonna teach you. Like she was farming on my characters through the day while I was in university. It was cool. You had her farming while you were getting... I would have been disappointed and mad. Oh, great, drunk. Just great. Great. Disappointed and mad. That's even worse. So much. You guys are terrible. I hate that they wiped the server. I have nothing. I literally have nothing to my name now. Played them all. Tank easiest. That's what I would... That's exactly... Me. Great minds. Great minds. If you mess up, you're screwed. If someone's... Well, that's another thing. If you have a big enough group, you can have someone else that's with them that's like walking them. I almost feel like if legitimately, like if you were just kind of new to it all, like if she was new to the gaming world, her just like rushing right in, like no brains, just like going in, pounding shit, that's the way to go. She's learning. That's the... I'm right there with you, Thrice. That would have been the easiest one to get her started on. I remember when I played Destiny and tried doing raids with 10 to 12-year-olds. Oh my god. How did that go for you? You said hello, just had your first sip? First sip of what? She was a gamer too. I didn't push her to WoW. You're too young to remember, but she was a Lineage 2 cosplayer? I don't know what you're talking about, yeah. No brains, just keep going in, pounding shit. Sounds like my kind of girl. I mean... Do I even still have anything on me? Let's see here. Oh, I got nothing. I got nothing, you guys. Let's see. Here's some of my stuff. Arg. There we go. Organizational Tetris. So relaxing. Now, go back. Remember, don't look at the Gorgons. Okay, immediately looks at the Gorgons. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where if you feel the pressure, it's hard. It really is. It's really hard. Take my dry bag. Sellable. Let's see. Hats and caps. Sell. $7. Sell. $9. Sell. $17. Nah, I can't sell my pants. I'm selling the hockey mask. How do people in this server already have fucking like full gear? This is bullshit. You had one job. The wipe was today. He said Evan Williams bottle and Bond 100 proof. Nice. Good stuff, man. Are you gonna share with anyone? Are you just like drinking alone tonight? You want to date a Murray? Making me want to play WoW again. Why not? Didn't they just come out with a new update? Update. Holy jeez, English. Is that an inflatable unicorn? It is! It's a life raft. Isn't she lovely? I need to get some more food. Give me food. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I need to see if I can sell this gun, if I can offload this. Take my stupid shotgun that does nothing. Actually, it's you. It's you. She's prepared for the flood. It's the end of the world, man. Don't hate on her style. What in the world is going on there? You guys have never been to Bubbles, have you? So on this server, the woman that sells stuff and things she's like the everyday crazy Disney lady. Oh great, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying Disney on here. They're gonna Yeah, Hot Breath is super sleepy. It's her bedtime. I can't, but I take green card marriage though to immigrate to US. Wait, where are you currently, Cash? Oh wait, that's right, you're in France. Why did I forget that for a second? Hello. Why do you want to come to the US so badly? I'll trade you. I'll marry you. Actually, don't sue me for romance fraud. Openly admitting to defraud the US government through immigration fraud. Live on YouTube. I'll probably start up again next expansion. You've got so much gold and WoW that it doesn't cost you money, but it can definitely exacerbate my depression. Aww. I'll play with you. Live and recorded. They'll never catch me on that, right? See, I can't cover my tracks. Not that smart. Not smart enough for it. Everything else, book smarts, great. Excellent book smarts. Street smarts, no. No, I'm... Of course there's not a body in there. Why would there be? Don't ask me what that is. Yes. It has to be sellable. I don't want the shotgun. Don't want it. That would be fun, Pew. Actively committing immigration fraud on YouTube gone wrong. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with openly saying, yeah, I'll marry you to get a green card on here? No. I'm sure they don't backlog any of this. There's a new pipeline anyway. People pretending to be Ukrainian for easy asylum application. Ooh. That's... Well, yeah. Yeah. Been an uptick of that in certain places too. Totally. Look at the shotgun. Look at this piece of crap shotgun. I don't want a Benelli. I don't want a Benelli. I'm actually hissing at my shotgun because I hate it that much. The shotguns do nothing in this game. They do absolutely nothing. They're garbage. I have a megaphone though, so I can like, you know, go annoy people. That's always positive. What's wrong with the Benelli? In the real world, nothing. In this server, just no. It does not do it. Like, unless you're like 5 foot in front of a zombie. Please take this head. I don't want your head. Why your character have an EMT diagram? That's how I spawned. You randomly spawn, like, your character, you don't get to pick. It randomly chooses for you. And this is what, they wiped the server. So they completely wiped the server today. So I had to start totally fresh, and I just started, so yeah. That may be red flag, skip. You mean in regards to the, you said it's a good shotgun? I learned that when someone asks you to wire them $10,000 3 days after meeting them online, it's probably a bad sign. Skip, when did this happen? Will there ever be an MMO as big as WoW? I still can't believe people still, like, you can't believe that people still play it. Crazy if it makes sense. I mean, I think it's a nostalgia thing. Wait, Roman superiority. No, there's a couple of red flags. I'll have to show you guys the video. So Anarchy actually did like an expose on the server, and now I'm like, Granted, it was back in January still. He said definitely nostalgia. Yeah, nostalgia mixed with like just, I think that it's like honestly one of those first games that people kind of started to build those relationships online and really collaborate and build a community, and they like that sense of community. I think they do. Even if sometimes it's toxic. It's like nothing will ever be as toxic as Rust, so there's always that. It could always be worse, right? Grass is always greener. He said so many red flags, it looks like a circus. Ah. Wait, I did not spell that correctly, did I? Oh, I moved over. That's right, I forgot. I moved over. Dang it. Ugh, I gotta get away from this dude. It's annoying the shit out of me. I gotta have enough for like a pistol or something. Give me a weapon! Ugh. Ugh. So expensive. Yes, I can get a sidearm. Where's the M-lock? Oh, do I do it? Yeah, we're gonna go with the M-lock. Said who, me? What? Wait, how many people can you get into a WoW server? What do you mean? Which one? Some MMOs got a lot, but in terms of longevity and popularity, no, I don't think so. Final Fantasy had solid like 20 million copies, but most people play only a couple months. I think that I'm telling you, like Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 7 and 8 for me, super memorable. Like that's next level. But after that, I mean, while the graphics have gotten better, I feel like I don't know. Like it's when you keep having like how do I put this? There's just certain ones that ring nostalgia for people, and I think that sometimes things fall off after that goes away. So, all right, let me see if I can get some. Give me ammunition. Oh wait, I need a magazine. Where are you? Magazine. Magazine. He said, I don't know, the newest WoW sold 3.4 million copies the first day. He played it for 3 days, was it? Wait, what? What did I play for 3 days? New World was huge for 2 weeks. No, it's because one, New World was just going around and killing animals. Don't like it. Two, you couldn't swim, And it was a pirate game. It's a new world and you can't swim in it. It was a pirate game and you can't swim in it. Two, or no, I already said two. Three, now learning to count with Pew. Three, when you would go to store your fish, that was one of the bugs. It would throw the fish, like when you went to recast. So if you had a fish and you went to recast, it would throw your fish back. I was done. I was done after it. There was like, I was just like, no, I can't fish in this game. Done. That's where I draw the line. I draw the line at that. I quite enjoy fishing. No. Where's my magazine? New World Fishing Sim. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, where's my gun? Oh, fuck no. What the fuck? No, 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 no. What the hell? You guys just saw me buy that gun. Where the fuck did it go? I mean, where the... Ah, I hate YouTube. Did you hear some of Johnny Depp's story in court? I didn't. I didn't. Where the hell did it go, you guys? Fishing IRLs. I like fishing, though. Where's my freaking gun? Did one of these jerks take it? Oh, wait, that's mine. Okay. Before I accuse people of stealing. Look, we're just gonna put the bullhorn there. Over here making accusations. Oh, wait, crap. I like fishing yesterday. I do too. I've always I used to go fishing all the time when I lived out in Corpus, but I never actually go out and deep sea fish. I would love to do that. I'd love to do that. I've never been out to where I can actually catch like, you know, big tunas or anything like that. Marlin, nothing. I would love a chance to do that. I did while I was in Corpus, I actually was able to catch some flounder. I caught shark, which fresh baked shark is actually really good. I was able to catch reds. So every year the reds will run out in Corpus, and I caught some really big, amazing reds. Oh, it was so good. There's also a little place that's called Red Dot Pier out there, and you can catch like 50-pound, 70-pound drum. They're huge, and of course you can't eat them because they're a garbage fish. They're bottom-dwelling fish, but they're so fun. They're so fun to bring in. I want to go deep sea fishing, then have all the fish I could eat. Yeah, you're like, I like fishing in estuaries in the sea from a pure jetty. You said fishing in rivers here sucks. Permits super expensive. Yeah, the permits, the hunting and fishing permits can be a little bit pricey, but we have game wardens that patrol everywhere, so you gotta have it on you. You went to a fishing farm once. It was crazy. You could catch fish without bait. Oh, that's cool. So I was fishing eels and breams. Really? Do you like eel? Like, do you like fresh cooked eel? Have enough. Yes. Yes. This will make a huge difference. Bye. All right. Yeah, it's a delicacy in France, yeah. With garlic, parsley, cooked in butter, yeah. They're like fried up in a skillet. Yeah, I heard it's really good. You had eel in Japan, so good. Yeah, I've had eel like at Japanese restaurants before. I imagine actually being in Japan having it would make it much better. He said when your dad was in Japan, he passed by a fisherman that just caught something on the spot. He cleaned it, offered it to him, a fillet. Sushi doesn't get better than that. Oh man, I bet that was great. But that was so good. I still have not had sushi since I got sick from the you guys, I was so desperate for sushi. I actually ordered grocery store sushi. I was that desperate. I was at home. I couldn't leave. I had had surgery. I was like, all right, I'll just do it. I'll order some. And I'm telling you, the spicy mayo was so good, but I got so sick. It wasn't gas station sushi, it was grocery store sushi. It was more refined than gas station sushi. I can imagine. He said, oh no, my condolences. 3 days. I was out for 3 days. Okay, never again. I learned my lesson. Well, I think I learned my lesson. To your my condolences to your GI tract. Yeah, that's when I you know, it was a hard lesson to learn, but I tell you this, the spicy mayo was so good at the time. I've actually I've actually contemplated having it again, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? I truly think that I'm a sadist. I just and I'm a glutton for punishment apparently. After your next surgery, I'll Uber Eats you some grocery store sushi. No, no, because you know what it's like to, when you have had extensive surgery, especially like around your chest, like your rib cage, like your pectoral muscles, and to like reattach muscle and to like dig out scar tissue, and you go to throw up, the pain that you feel is not pleasant by any means, so please don't. Next time, potato salad, which is, oh, that's so gross. I don't even like potato salad regularly. I don't like, just, I know, you guys, I'm going to hell for not liking potato salad, but I don't like it. It's gross. It's a gross way to live, you guys. Sick plus surgery recovery would be living hell. Yeah, it was not pleasant at all. Give me some of that 9 by 19. You don't like mayonnaise in general? I don't either, but spicy mayonnaise is really good. Like the spicy mayonnaise that they use on sushi, especially paired with sushi, it tastes different. I do not like mayonnaise. I'm telling you, spicy mayonnaise is where it's at. Like that's the end all be all. You need antipasta for post-surgery. Honestly, I just need fluids, lots of fluids. I don't know about antipasta. Because then that's just gonna make me want to go back to Italy, and then I'm just gonna live there forever, because so too much makes you gag. That's what she said. He's so surprised that get sick when you had to witness out with how much blood. Oh, gross, dude. Gross. That's why you're supposed to oh gosh, let's see. Let's do like what, like 200 rounds? Like wagon trail level. Oh, I should get more. Okay. I've spent enough. Although I should get like a decent jacket or something. We'll start small. Let's see, hoodies and sweaters. No. Try to. I do need a backpack. I could try to raid the military base, but I don't exactly have. I need to get a suppressor, actually. Damn it. Oh well, I'll work on that. God, getting my wisdom teeth out was a nightmare. When I got my wisdom teeth out, I was still in high school, and apparently they had taken my sweater off of me because I got like really cold, I guess, during surgery, and they put my sweater over me, like covered me with it. And so when I came out from the anesthesia, I argued, and I'm not like an argumentative person at all. Like I'm pretty chill, I'm pretty laid back. I argued with the nurse, and I called her like a thief and like a A liar. I was like, you stole my jacket. I know it was you. I know you stole my jacket. Of course, she was very nice and understood. And she was like, it's on you. It's on you. Look down. Look down. It's on you. You are you never. I don't. I really don't. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Um, I'm sure she's dealt with all kinds before, so thank goodness she didn't take it like personally, but I will say that I was quite, yeah, I was I was bad. I was bad. I can't believe I did that. Like, I know it was you. I know. I just know it was you. Like you've been eyeballing my sweater since I got in here. And I don't really like remember it, but my mom's like relaying everything I said, and she's like, I can't believe you embarrassed me like that. And I'm like, wow, all the things I've done in my life, and that's what embarrasses you? Okay. Said, you still have your wisdom teeth, your tonsils, and appendix. Well, that's good. You still came with all the, the factory, the stuff that came, standard on the factory floor. It was literally dark out when they started. Wait, you're 7 hours later? What? Oh, that's miserable. I will say this, and this is so weird, like coming from a Texan who's all about like good chili, and I love making chili from scratch and stuff too. So it's crazy to admit this, but the only thing I wanted to eat after I had my wisdom teeth removed was steak and shake chili. I freaking love their chili. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I love their chili. I won't eat chili from anywhere else that's like fast food, but I will have me a nice bowl of steak and shake chili. I don't know what it is. I've got a limited warranty and already had some bad parts removed. Well, at least you had them, removed and or replaced. Man, I lack a lot of stuff I need. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, I gotta go do some like rating or something. Let's do this. You're gonna go here. We are going to put you here. Oh wait, that's right, they come loaded. Hello. Duh. Duh. I don't know why that does not work for me. Now let's see if I can use the scope on here. I highly doubt it. Nope. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I think it's like 80% of American have their... I think it's more than that. I think it's a lot more than that. Have you ever roleplayed in a game being on... Um, it's been a good while. It's been a good while. I actually did used to for GTA. We're not gonna get into that. I would like to like roleplay like on a DayZ server. That would be fun and interesting. Every time I would try and get new gauze in, it was so, oh man, they really did you one solid then, huh? It didn't cauterize at all. Ugh. The Wendy's chili with the fingertip in it. Ew, gross. That's so nasty. No, don't boot me. Don't boot me. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, I should have got a, dang it. I should have got a friggin' canteen. Guns are more important than a canteen and fresh water in DC. Yeah, but that's it's common practice here in the States because it's considered to be like more sanitary. Like you don't have to worry about cleaning it as much. Like you don't get like that windsock kind of effect where you gotta like, peel it back and, clean up in it. You said just make sure you get your wisdom teeth out before you what? Join a new military branch? Why is that? If you don't need them out, you don't really have to. I wonder if I can buy C. A little after midnight, I went to the ER. Oh. They will mess you up if you need them out. Oh, are you saying like the VA will? Seeds. We'll buy this. What did you roleplay in GTA? Maybe. I feel like maybe now is not the time to relive that character because I really did I I roleplayed I roleplayed using my Russian accent and I don't know with everything that's going on in the world right now, it would be appropriate to do that. So there's that. You said generous title. There are some good ones though. I do know like some individuals that have actually gone into the service in order to get help paying for their doctorate and things like that. So there are some like, doctors that used to be in the Navy and things like that. It's and those ones that go on because they want to give back and they want to work for the VA to, to basically give back to those that serve as well. Like that, those are usually the ones you find that are really good. There are some, but you have to remember it's government contract and there's a lot of medical staffing agencies that overlook stuff and yeah, he said, did you wear a jumpsuit? I am wearing a jumpsuit, yeah. Military nurses are excellent. Are you saying that from experience? Not all of them, though. I know a lot of nurses that are not very nice. Not nice people. There's some good ones, though. A friend of yours had to have his taken out when he joined the Marines. He used way too much numbing. Yeah. He couldn't open his jaw. Oh, God. Common, apparently. You gotta wonder if they're using a certain kind of, like, numbing agent that... I am currently only on the site that starts with an F, Adam. Because the site that starts with an F, I don't know if I can mention it on YouTube. They actually pay out an 80% cut of what you earn, whereas OnlyFans only pays out 50% of what you earn. So mathematically, financially, it makes sense to go with the latter of the two. Military grade numbing agent, you won't feel anything ever. We like to make it so you don't feel. Aw, this used to be where my cabin was. Sad. So you're not trying sushi in Miami? They got some good chefs. Oh, why would I not try sushi in Miami? As long as it's not coming from a grocery store, I'm solid. Actually, I'd love to. There's a lot of foods that I would love to try. Like, I know that there's a lot of like Cubano food out there, and I love paella, especially like seafood paella. So like, if I could find like a Cuban like steakhouse or something like that, oh yes. Oh, you guys, before the white, my cabin was right here. It was beautiful. Had a gazebo. Oh, oh. When I was a kid, they missed my gums and numbed. They numbed your cheek, and apparently he still processed the Novocaine. Yeah, because you had pockets of fat. So you had fat cheek flu. Oh, is not funny, but it's funny. Oh, poor you. That's sad. Who burned? No one burned it, but they did a huge wipe today because there was an update. There's a huge update, so they slated everything. Sleeping bag. Yes. Oh yes. Oh, I just need a. I need a place to put it. Oh, I need a bag. Oh. Ceviches and grilled fish. That was a fun birthday. Oh. He's a Peruvian. Is huge there as well. Nice. Nice. Oh, I should put this money up. Dang it. Dang it. Total fail. You had a saloon in Fallout until Bethesda put a dinghy shack. Aww. Ah, that's funny. I think literally all of your bad healthcare issues have been dental. Oh, I honestly, I don't like going to the dentist. It scares me. I had a really bad experience growing up, and ever since then, I've just been terrified. Not to say that I have like bad, I don't know, stuff, but it's one of those things. Ugh, what is, don't you do this. Don't you. I loaded in one day and some dude is just there and I can't get rid of him. I had, when I was playing SOTOR, I actually had someone that spawned in my apartment. So, you can buy like places, you can, buy like your own little like lavish, posh spot on some of the different planets. So I had my own little nice jazzy place, and I go in there one day and I see this person spawn in their underpants, and I was like, what? He said, take vitamin K2 supplements, you'll never go to the skin. Well, I mean, you have to go for like an annual cleaning and stuff. So it's unavoidable. Plus I did I need to fix one of my front teeth scissors because last year, I still haven't gone. That's how scared of the dentist I am. No! Okay, sorry. Totally normal reaction there. So dang it. I would get kicked out. Wonderful. Off to shower and start the day. Thanks for the stream. Oh, okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, casual. Wait, you said... So I did... Okay, so a year ago, I got into... It was my... One of the few accidents I've ever been in. This is my first accident, if you actually consider me driving. So there is an old man that I was stopped at a red light. I'm just sitting there, stopped at a red light. I'm doing my thing, just waiting. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, rear-ended by this old dude that was driving his daughter's car and actually pulled around and started to drive off. And I'm like, hey, and I get out of the car to like try to flag him. And I realized like that I have a little bit of blood coming. So I chipped my tooth. I need to go get it fixed. I chipped my tooth a little bit because I was just sitting there, and then I went like that and it like chipped the top tooth. I gotta get fixed. But dentists do kind of freak me out, and so does like dental work and stuff. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. So this old dude tries to drive off, and I'm like, what are you doing? Where are you going? And he's like, it's not that bad. I'm like, what are you kidding me? He said, that's just bad luck and bad drivers. He wasn't paying attention. He was on like his little life alert phone or whatever. And so I'm like, I need to see your driver's license, and I need to see your insurance card. And he's going like, no, it's not bad. I'm like, first of all, you're trying to flee from the scene. And so I'm on the phone with the police, and I'm like, hey, there's this guy, he just rear-ended me at a red light, and now he's trying to drive off. And of course, like, as he tried to drive off, he actually scrapes against the side of my car, so he does even more damage. I think seniors should take a driving test every year. I'm with you on that. Because that's what happened when I was in Vegas, which he said, which is illegal. Yes, exactly. And him being like, it's not that bad. I'm like, dude, you don't get to determine that. So it turns out he he was not registered on the insurance, and apparently his daughter did not know that he had taken her car. He said, "Don't care how old he is, he's a dick." That's true, and I'm not trying to be like ageist, but he was very, very old, and he was not paying attention. But the thing about it is, I don't think that he had all of his wits about him. And I was in a situation in Vegas, I think I've told you guys this before, where this woman who was on an oxygen tank, I actually was in marketing and PR at the time, and the elderly woman, instead of hitting the brakes when she came up to, because there's a store that I was dropping off marketing materials for because there's a big convention going on. So I was going to some of our locations, dropping off marketing materials. Thank goodness the store had not opened yet, because I was in there talking to two girls in the back, and I just remember hearing this rumble, and I grabbed the two girls and I pulled them, because all I could think was immediately, the way the store is situated, there's a main road right to the right of us, and then there's a whole parking section in front. And the way that things were like rumbling, I don't know why I knew or how I knew. I just, it clicked, and I pulled these two girls, and the car was about this far from driving, not only all the way through the store to where the car was completely in it, but was about this far away from going through the back wall where both of those girls were sitting. So I got them out of the way, and the whole thing is like, people are like freaking out. So I immediately like dialed 911. I'm like, someone just drove through the store, this location. And they're like, all right, we just had a call. Like, yes, we're on our way. And sure enough, this elderly woman who had her giant oxygen tank in the car next to her, which if she would have dinged that, like the whole place could have gone up, the whole place. And as she's sitting in there in the car, not even aware of what's going on, she goes in, because she had an older car. She goes to get the cigarette lighter out and light a cigarette with her oxygen tank next to her as she's pinned into the vehicle inside of a store. I'm like, are you insane? So of course, like the fire department comes out and they're like, ma'am, put your stuff aside. They're like reaching in to grab the cigarette lighter. They're like, no, like you can't do this. Like, get out of here. And it's just like, she did not have her wits about her. And it's the same thing with this guy. I think it was one of those things where like, the mental capacity to drive and the understanding of the situation and the circumstances around them, they no longer had the ability to react appropriately or the situational awareness to really gather where they were. And because of that, they had the accident. Much like her, this elderly man he wasn't really registering everything. She wanted to end it all. Well, the thing is that I don't want to give away too much and like dox myself, but the store that I was in, that I say store, like it was a facility, and I oversaw a lot of our PR, our marketing for multiple locations. That side of the medical place was for children. So if the store would have been open, there would have been kids right there. And that's what bothers me so much, is that it's purely good luck or someone or something or some force in the world that's just looking out. But that is typically where very young children and parents with small children are. And the fact that she did not even register, like she wasn't even really fazed by it, and the damage that she could have done if there were kids there is just, it's mind-boggling. And that's kind of how this guy was when he hit me. Like he didn't even really register that he had done something incredibly horrible. She wanted a blaze of gold. A Thelma and Louise kind of situation. Yeah. Your dad fell asleep at the wheel and rear-ended someone. He hasn't driven at night since then. At least it's like that happens though. People get tired and they do everything to stay awake, and it happens. At least it wasn't something where like he was drinking and driving or like doing something intentional. Like that's more of like a mistake. I think some people are aware that they no longer have the mental capacity to do certain things, but they're so stubborn, they don't want to give that up. They don't want to give it up. I did, but I honestly, that was kind of like the turning point in like my like career goals and things like that, because I don't know what it is, but it just clicked with me. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's just, I'm so anxious when I stream and I do stupid stuff, but when there's an actual like emergency situation, I instinctively know what to do. I'm very calm. I'm very level-headed. It's weird. I don't know why I function like that, but I do. And I think that's always why I kind of gravitated towards very intense or adrenaline inducing situations. So I used to scuba dive, I used to go skydiving, I used to go cliff diving. I actually started to look into base jumping until I lost a very close friend of mine who passed away while doing that. And that's kind of like when I had a little bit of like a realization, like, oh, maybe you're not invincible, but and I toned it down a little bit, but I used to be a total wild child and just really gravitate towards those adrenaline inducing kinds of situations. You can't wait till you're 80 and I can just drive 10 on the highway. Ah, jeez. Things slow down, time slow down, and for you, you're able to assess the situation well. Yeah, it's really weird how that happens though. It's really weird. It's unexplainable. Up until you said children, I thought you worked at a dispensary. No. No, 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 no. That's funny though. That's funny. I really hope that this friggin' sleeping bag is still there. So you want to be a vigilante? No. No, that's not the same thing. Nah. No, no, no. Never want to be a vigilante unless we're talking like daydreaming. I want to be like Royce from the Crown Tower. I'm gonna be like a positive energy thief. Yay, things are working. All right, swap. Eat. He said Charles Bronson. Oh my gosh. Potato. How much space do I need? Ah, oh, why? Ah. Actually, let's see. No. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, so close. What do I get rid of? Well, I guess I can get rid of this. Let's just get rid of you. I'll put you in the vicinity. We'll put you in the vicinity too. Positive energy thief. What will you do with all that power? What? He said it's time to start winding down, getting ready for bed. Sweet dreams. Aw, sweet dreams, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. I need to log off here in a little bit too. Just want to do a little short streameroo, see what's going on with you guys today. See if any of you have plans since there's been so many updates and new things going on. So, yay! Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. Yes. Yes, epic. Oh, I do a lot. Who knows? Ugh. Why is there only junk and garbage here? Gross. Is that a zomber? Do you have a favorite shit brand? Uh, not right now. I don't. I don't. Because there's positives and negatives about every one of them based on what you're looking to do. Like, what kind of gameplay you want, like, what you want out of the ship that you're getting. I don't think I really have a favorite yet. And until I can get the dang elevators fixed in Grimhex, I refuse to give my favorites anything. Let's see, anything good? Oh, yay, a cowboy hat. Oh, yay, damaged capri pants. Ugh. Okay, I feel like I'm tripping. I thought I just saw something in here. A Warren sweater. God, this is like the... This is some slim pickings. Those dang yes, the elevators, as I call them. He said we all. Well, gosh darn, they must know him from Texas. Spawning a cowboy hat for me. Howdy ho, partners. So far, I like yeah, a lot better than like the the Redeemer. Yeah, it's nice. But I tend to go more for like the actual design and functionality than the way that it looks. Like you can have a ship that looks pretty, but then if it performs like garbage, then it's like I want none of it. You know? Like I'm not a fan of like how the caterpillar looks, for example, but it's practical, which is important. Oh my gosh, where's the end of the fence? You waiting for the Tesla ship? I don't know. Elon's pissing me off. I love Tesla and I love I love Tesla because I love the minds and the individuals surrounding. Another scope. Really? Huh. I love the minds and those that are behind the production of it, but Elon is pissing me off. I don't like people that I don't like people that lie, and I don't like people that try to circumvent or like what the real story is. Like he's trying to push this whole, oh, I don't even own a home and I don't even know where I'm gonna live some of the times, and I never know where I'm gonna stay. Woe is me. And I'm like, you have your buddy that owns like every single Dollar General that has millions and millions of dollars has a house in Austin that he does not ever go to. It's got like 23 rooms, 12 bathrooms, like 50,000 square feet. And he lives there because his buddy is rarely ever in Austin. And he's like, oh, I don't even know where I'm going to sleep. I don't even have a house. And I'm like, oh, screw you. Like, sometimes I'm actually like, you know, you don't have to make everybody try and love you. Like, you don't have to pretend like you're this everyman when we know you're not. Like, just own up to it. Like, just be like, hey, I'm trying to avoid a lot of tax things that come with owning multiple properties, and to save money, I'm basically living in these giant homes that, you know, we talk about people that are homeless and people that are in need. Instead of offering up the space as like a wayward home because it's never utilized, I'm just gonna stay there and then be like, oh, I don't own a home. Poor me. Like, shut up. You're talking about Amber Heard's stuff? Well, they also caught him red-handed with that too. Yes, that's part of it. That's a huge part of it. Like, there's video evidence, and he's like, oh, can we just all move on? It's like, why don't you just be like, look, yes, there was a time in my life when I met up with two hot chicks, and we had something that happened that I thought was okay or cool with Johnny, and apparently it wasn't. Is this someone's base? Did they put a flag there? Oh, weird. All right, dude. I mean, I don't see any lock on this, but all right. He said, yeah, when we talk about people who are out of touch, he is so out of touch. And that's the thing that I wish, is that there would just be, he talks about honesty and truth, and it's just like, it's one thing to talk about it, but when you don't live it, and you just try to paint yourself. Like, people that really know, they know. People that really understand what's going on, they get it. They get that what it's really like, with the struggle light, and we can see past the bull crap that goes on. And so when he's just on this, oh, I'm an everyday man like you, like, no, dude, you aren't. You're not. You can pitch this, oh, I don't have a home, and oh, can we please move forward? I never cheated. I rarely even ever spent time with Amber. I don't even think I was around her back then. Like, there's video evidence that shows it, and I get, yes, that was a long time ago. But when there's video proof of something and you still deny it, it really bothers me. It bothers me for multiple reasons. I think some of it comes down to, I've told you guys before about a friend of mine who was sexually assaulted and then killed. And after her killer fled, he was on the lam for 8 months. After he assaulted her, he beat her and he set her on fire, and he left her body to burn. And her parents could only identify her by the class ring that did not completely burn. And so there was actually video proof of him when he drug her body out and he set her on fire to try to cover his tracks. And when he showed up in court and they finally caught him and they brought him back and they made him face trial, he said, "It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I'm not guilty. That's not me on that." It's him. It's him. The video was clear as day. Not only the place where it took place and where he assaulted her, but where he eventually drove her car to dump her. And there's just something so abhorrent to me about that's not me when it's video proof of you doing it. It's like, whatever happened to just ownership? Like, just own it. If you're gonna do it, own it. Be like, yeah, you know what? I had this hot little fling. I was not in the right state of mind. I was under a different impression. Maybe I just didn't care, but I've evolved since then. I've changed. Like, let's move on. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. I feel like you're a worse person for lying. It's absolutely brutal. It's terrible. When we talk about people, yeah, so on the defamation case today, Johnny was forced to talk about his abusive mother. It was really, that's what I heard. I heard that he had to talk about, like, when she was, like, suicidal, and a lot of, oh, those are worn, a lot of things that are just heartbreaking. And I think, like, that's got to be the hardest thing as someone who was clearly a victim of abuse, is that he now has to stand before people and be like, this is what happened. This is what happened to me. You have to, like, relive all these atrocities and things that were going on. And it's just, it's rough. It's gotta be rough. And I really wish that some of those, like, since there's video evidence of it happening, the fact that they can't use that, it's rough. So personal, and to force him to talk about it in front of millions is really, it is. And that's the thing that bothers me the most with this, is that she's not gonna face, like, jail time. And everything that she has done, it's not just about Johnny Depp. It's not just about, you know, all the stuff going on in the world, and yet we're focused on this. It's the fact that she has single-handedly undermined everything that actual victims have tried to, that have worked so hard to be, you know, like, cap. It's so hard for these victims to come forward, and then when you have a case like this, you know what happens? All of a sudden, this, where's your proof? Where's your proof? He said bedtime. Good night. All right, good night, Skip. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. All right, let's sort this out. Bum, 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 bum. Put this in here. Ugh, dang it. Dang it. I'm from the Caribbean, so naturally I'm biased and I support Johnny. That's funny. That's really funny. Is it like, well, the thing is that she actually, Amber Heard has a history of abuse. She's actually abused a partner before. Back when she was married, back in 2009, she abused her partner. It's like, why? Whereas he doesn't. Now, I know that sometimes, yes, there are abusers that get away with it for years and things go underreported. Usually things go underreported because people like Amber Heard, they discourage people from reporting because they don't think that they're going to be believed for reasons like that. Um, it's ridiculous. But one day she'll get what's coming to her. I still think that, okay, so supposedly Amber Heard and Elon Musk had their DNA, like her eggs, like fertilized with his sperm, and it was frozen. And then all of a sudden she had a surrogate, and had a girl, which he had expressed that he wanted a girl and he never had a girl before. And then all of a sudden because you can actually, the technology is there that if you want to pick the gender of your child, you can. So if you want to pick the gender of your child, you absolutely can. Um, I know this is all right. This is speculation. This is totally like conspiracy level theory. I think that when her and Elon had their genetic material frozen, that she thought, you know what, I am going to have a surrogate, but I'm going to make sure that we pick all the ones that are female. And she specifically had a female baby to like maybe even try and get him to like help her get rid of this mess. And I think that's why he's trying to like lowball it. But then all of a sudden, all right, so Grimes had said that she didn't want any more kids. Grimes had said that she wasn't really comfortable with like even being called a mom. She wanted her son to even call her by her normal name and not call her mom. And then all of a sudden they break up, but then all of a sudden it's revealed that there's a surrogate and they're having a girl. I almost think that Elon had a surrogate that had a female baby as like a fire back to Amber Heard. I know that's like the most ludicrous. I know that is so off like kilter, but I friggin' believe it. Have to depth talk out Dextro in front of the court was glorious. That can't lead to a slippery slope. She abused me when I was forced to watch her horrible acting in Aquaman. Well, you're the one that watched Aquaman, so that's on you. You can't blame her for everything. You can blame the studio for that. Oh, what's up, man? Sweet. Oh, yes. These people did all the hard work for me. Jump. Jump, you idiot. He said, I just wanted to see Jason Momoa after Game of Thrones. Oh, he used to be quite delicious. What is this? Huh. Weird. Elon has enough money to genetically create a newborn for well, that's the thing. Yes, he does. He can do he can like he has the money to artificially inseminate like is this your guys' stuff? Hello? I don't believe it. Most elites are weird. Wait, why was that message redacted? Maybe like the wording or something, I don't know. Yes. Dang it. Dang it. I don't have the gear yet. Sorry, I gotta try to run through here really quick. What else I got? What we got over here? Tactical shirt. I already got something. Got a jacket. Can I get my like some pants here or something, dude? I'd like to get some pants. Or maybe a bag. A bag would be nice. I'm not just saying that as a female. Ugh. What we got? Nothing, nothing. Oh, some hiking boots, yes. Or some working boots. Way better than these sneakers. Some pantaloons, yes. Will there be a stream on the other website? Yeah, I already have. I actually streamed on the other website the other day. So I don't know if you caught that or not. Oh, I don't need that ammo. Yeah, I don't know if you caught it or not, but I did, for sure. I know that they've already picked through this a lot, but it will respawn, like, eventually. Oh, is that a bag? Oh, some CCU pants, but they're damaged. Dang it. You mean like today? No, 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 it's very late where I am right now. I'm actually gonna go to bed here in a little bit. So, yeah, it's like late on a Tuesday, so that's negatory. But I will try to alternate like every other day. So, CCU jacket. What's the state of that? Worn? Damn it. Don't want it. See if I can get in these barracks over here and find anything. I was about to say it's like almost midnight. Almost midnight. Oh, there ain't nothing in there. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30 here. Jeez, yeah, I gotta get off in just a second. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, score! Oh, that makes me so happy. I've been up waiting for my friend, was out of town, hit me up. He said, I guess this day was, wait, what? Day was wasted? What, your friend never contacted you or what? No, I don't need a field vest. I mean, I guess I could take it, because technically... Oh, yes! Let's give me that baklava. Oh, I am looking delicious. I am looking extra delicious. I don't need the helmet. Man, these zombies are gonna start respawning soon. I gotta work my way through here. Yes, pants! Oh, wait, those are suit pants. Oh, yes. Oh, I am looking so fly. A sheet of paper? No, no thank you. No, you just gotta find some black leather gloves. Hey now. Hey now. Ooh, yes. Wait, is that a high capacity vest? Oh yeah. Alright, so away with you. You. Screw you. Putting you in here. Oh wait, no. Mag pouch. I should be able to attach this, right? Ah, dang it. Dang it! This is a high capacity, this is a high capacity. Duh. Oh, yes! Score! Putting you in my gun. I can get more for the vest if I trade it. Zombies. What do you fight? Zombies and then other players in the PvP zone. You said like OG's close. Not exactly. No. Let's see if I can find Anything maybe up here? Sometimes there will be like some good gear to get, like some good loot up on the roofs. Not often, but every now and again. At least I can get a solid like visual on if some of the zombies are respawning or not. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. Unfortunate. Boo. Alright, man, I worry about that fire department because no one ever clears it. Wait, you think you play it once your friend shot you? Does it... kind of friend is this? Well, I mean, it would be great if I could find some freaking combat gloves. Definitely use some. I already went through there. Don't know if anything's respawned. Alright. Alright, I'm actually gonna climb up on the... Well, did I just glitch through this? Come on now. Come on. Okay, no. Ah! Ah! Oh. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna take a second and actually log off because I got a busy day tomorrow, but I will be streaming again soon. You said you gotta go too. Yeah, alright. Have a great night, you guys. I will, I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys, like, on other sites. I'll try to let you know what's going on and when and where I'll be streaming since it's been a little bit back and forth. But I will keep you up to date. And I appreciate the support. That's awesome. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. We'll get into a little bit more stuff. Just wanted to pop on and say hi, so. Have a good night. Alright, you guys too. Bye!